It's Henry at Mowers and Blowers. Today I woke up, it's Sunday, and I realized that it's an hour later than it should be. I did not change my clocks back, so I guess I got a good night's sleep. I came up this morning to... Sorry, it's very windy today. I came up this morning to look at the tires that I pumped up with my foot pump yesterday to see which ones stayed pumped up. Looks like only this left rear on this LT1000 is back low again. So I'm going to need to put a tube in there or something. Everything else seems to be holding up pretty well. I was texting with my friend Larry today. I asked him what he was doing, and he said that he was putting slime into tires and that he's having great success with it. So he said if I wanted to, why don't I come over and bring some tires that have slow leaks, and we can try it out today. And also he's doing a John Deere too, so I'm going to go over there and videotape him putting slime into his tires. He's got a whole setup there with water, air compressor, and all that, and so we're going to show you exactly how well this works. I think he bought a gallon of it for 20 bucks, which is pretty decent. See how many tires he can fix with that 1 gallon jug, you know. So I'm going to bring some tires over to his house and see if we can get these tires fixed. These two black rims are the original rear wheels off of that LT1000 without a deck that I just fixed yesterday with the screw in the intake valve. These have slow leaks, so I'm pretty sure that slime would fix this. I'm also bringing one front tire that I found in there that, you know, seems like it's in pretty good condition. Has some dry rot, but I don't recall whether or not it's a bad leak or not. But we'll go find out. I'll just bring these three over there to see if they work. In addition, I actually sold something on eBay last night that I didn't think I'd ever sell. It's the drive shaft from my Cub Cadet. That Cub Cadet has a steel drive shaft that actually goes through a tunnel all the way to the back. While it is belt driven, the drive shaft is actually steel. There it is. How am I going to ship this? Look at that. Has like these things in there. Never seen that. Anyway, I sold it for 50 bucks. Probably cost me 20 bucks to ship it though. Horde. I'm actually driving my son's car today because, well, he's been away at college, you know. And if you don't drive a car, they'll die. Battery will die, things will start getting rusted up. So you gotta drive it once in a while, just to get its blood flowing. Like I said, if you don't drive it for a few months, battery will die. Won't start. A quick jump gets her done. So I'm finally over here at Larry's house, and unfortunately I can't hang out with him because he's got to go. Bobby he lives across the street from Larry, see? And Bobby just dropped off some fresh apple turnovers that he just made for Larry and I. Isn't that nice? So while I can't do anything with Larry today because he's got to go to the hospital, his daughter's not feeling well. Don't worry, it's not coronavirus. It's just female stuff, just like my daughter had. Anyway, he got a free Bilt pony or Super Bronco, whatever, and he's just keeping the engine and all that other crap. And he's got this front end that he was going to just throw away. And I said, "You're just going to throw that away?"
I was going to sell it. But I can give it to Henry.
Yeah. So as you guys know, I actually had to go buy one of those panels, right, off of eBay because I didn't have mine. And then, as you also know, that front nose over here, the part where the hood attaches to the nose was all jacked up, right? I even have trouble opening the hood, you know what I mean, of the one that I have at home. So that always bothered me too. But look at that. Isn't it amazing how things just happen, you know? Now I could just put this front end on that one and it'll be perfect, you know? Thanks to Larry. I did buy him some cigarettes though. But before he goes to the emergency room, he wants to see if this thing starts up. It's obvious that the battery is not strong enough.
Well, the battery's not even connected.
Yes, you definitely need to have a battery on there. He got this for free!
I started tearing it apart already too, you know.
That's right, free!
The rear's held air. The fronts do hold air now. The seat's in pretty good shape. You know about seats.
Oh yeah, I know about seats all right. Let's see the seat. That's in pretty good shape.
Yeah, it's got one little ding.
I didn't like the low backs though, but it's all right. Beggars can't be choosers, right?
What's up with this? Look at this transaxle setup.
Oh yeah, that's your typical MTD, man. I did a video on this saying how difficult it was to change the belts on there without ripping the whole damn thing apart.
Dude, I was trying to get to the solenoid. They put it in the fucking weirdest spot.
I know, that's where they put it. Sometimes it's around here, you know.
You know, there's a plate.
Pain in the ass.
This plate here goes on top of here, so that thing's like tucked and way under there. With
I know.
5 wires.
No, it's really hard to change these belts. I mean, without taking shit apart.
And these two were connected to the positive. Does that look normal?
Somebody jigged it or something. One wire goes to the battery, right? And then because they're together, the other one is just going to the wiring harness, whatever. So yeah, as you can see, there's two, right? There's two going to negative, two thick ones going to positive.
Right.
It is unusual.
And it's on the top post of the solenoid.
Yeah, I don't think that's...
Here's the negative.
I don't think that's stock.
I don't think it's correct, right?
So Larry's keeping just the engine, the wheels, and the seat, and all that other jazz, and he's throwing the rest out. And here is an MTD deck that he's going to sell. So 5-speed ash, if you're watching, bro, it's a decent deck.
Yeah.
And this will fit your Troy Bilt, no problem, right? Because this is a Troy Bilt. I don't know if it's a pony or a Super Bronco, but...
What does your hood say?
I think it says pony, but I think he has a pony too. So anyway, this is it, bro. So 42. If you want it, text me.
I think it's because it's not in neutral, and I can't get it in neutral, that it's too hard to turn everything.
Well, just disconnect the belts from the pulley.
Yeah.
As long as I'm here before Larry leaves for the hospital, we're gonna check out his hoard. I'm like, your daughter's going to the emergency room and you're still screwing around? He's like, well, women, you know, they gotta take a shower, they gotta put their makeup on before they go to the emergency room.
I think this is out of gas.
Gassage. Your battery's dead too.
Why would the battery be dead?
You need some Walmart 2497 U17 batteries.
No, this is just telling me to get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you pretty easy.
This kind of starting to look like my backyard.
I want to get rid of them too.
Me too. At least I got something done today. Plenty of wheels to work on. Big wheels too. So some nut wants to come and see this thing today. Gonna fire her up and park it outside so that he doesn't come into the backyard and see what I have back here. And then I spend the next hour starting all 12 of them up and riding them around my yard for him to just say, I don't want any of it. You know what I mean? You see one, you come look at it, and that's the one you want to buy, right? There are some people who notice that I have like more than 5 or 10, you know, and they're like, oh, can we come over? Can I bring my dad and my neighbor and we can come look at them all? And I'm like, Oh, so I can spend the next hour starting them all up for you? No. Pick one. Pick one in your budget. What am I, Lowe's or Home Depot? They don't start them up and let you ride them around, do they? Anyway, I got this listed for $475. Is that too much? I don't think it's too much. Runs very well. Gotta kind of make it look better before he comes to look at it. I'm gonna wipe it down real quick with some ATF. Of course, I already did when I first got this tractor ready, but over the week or so that it's been out here, it's faded a little bit. Just a real good bird. Good Hoyt. It's just like when you go look at a used car. At a used car lot. That's why everybody power washes those cars every morning and wipes it down. So when people come look at it, they'll think it's newer than it is. And that's the whole point. It's a deception, you know? Better than it actually is. There's nothing wrong with that. You want it to look nice. So this ATF, it holds up for a week or so before it turns kind of dull. But it's just as dull as it was before, before you did it. So a little bit of a wipe down doesn't hurt. So it's missing the cap to the top of the steering wheel. So it's got a little pool of water in there. Take an old towel, it's absorbent, soak up the pool. And I should find some kind of cap, glue it on there or something. So you guys remember my Troy Bilt Super Bronco or Pony? It's an 1842, but I put my 17.5 rebuilt engine in it, and it runs pretty good. Just got that from Larry. It's the hood, 2 side panels, and what's most important is the nose with the hood attached to it. And this is a pony. So my issue with this one here, and I'm actually at least already lucky that I even have it like that, you know. But this is such where it's been jigged. The hood has been jigged onto the nose because when I got this nose, the brackets on the inside, the plastic, it's all cracked to hell. So I jigged it to fit on here. But to get the hood open, right, you gotta stick a screwdriver here to make it go up a little. Sometimes even that doesn't work. You gotta do that just to get it off, you know. It's been jigged like that. Plastic here is all gone, so I had to, you know, get like a homemade bracket and use some self-tapping screws to go in there with a hose clamp just to hold it on here. So it's not going to be precise, you know what I mean? Which is the reason why it doesn't do that. But this hood assembly that Larry gave me is all good. That's what it's supposed to look like right here. This metal bracket here I don't have, you know. So that'll go on there like that. I think I'm just going to change all the pieces because these pieces look pretty good. I'm going to take this apart so it's piece by piece. You know, I was just looking at this, right? And it's actually not perfect because the nose itself, if you look at the nose itself, right, this bottom part is supposed to screw on to the base of the frame. Well, this is all completely gone. So actually this nose is going to have a difficult time of, you know, I don't know how I'm going to secure that nose on there. So I might have to use the original nose and just use the bracket. Yeah, so unfortunately, because this nose part here is completely cracked, there's no real way for this to structurally be mounted on that. I think the only way I could do it is to try to get this bracket to fit. Even though the base of that one is trashed. See? So, I don't know. So I'm getting there. I got the hood bracket on there, but it's really loose. I'm just going to have to find some spacers to get it in there. I also replaced the right side panel too because it matches a little bit better. Got her done. Look at that. Now it opens easily, closes easily. Mission accomplished. Got this hood to be almost stock, you know what I mean? Open and closes just fine, where that one you needed a screwdriver. See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers. Hey guys, support my channel via sticker. Also follow me on Instagram at Mowers Blowers. Check out my website, mowersblowers.com. See you guys on my next project. Have a great day.
See you guys next time on Mowers and Blowers.